Hey out there, Hollarius here. Welcome to Derry, Maine. Today, Rage. Today we actually have two forwards. First, this is the first Beckman book. King was writing so much and had a few earlier novels in reserve, so he wanted to see how well these works would do in the market. This stopped once he was found out, but more on that in a later episode. Rage is now only available as a second-hand copy, partly because a school shooter had a copy in his locker, and because school shootings have become such a thing in the USA, reaching dimensions we can't even imagine here in Europe. The pitch. Charlie Decker just got expelled from school. When he retrieves a gun from his locker, goes to his class and shoots the algebra teacher. He takes his class hostage, and soon they start having quite the conversation, digging up some skeletons, and not the real ones, but the skeletons in the closets of their upbringing. At this point, I usually talk about characters in the story, but here I can only really talk about Charlie Decker and maybe Ted, Carol, Pigpen, but not much can really happen. The novel isn't really a novel, but more an episodic story. It's only 220 pages after all. The individual stories the characters tell are good. There are some gripping scenes, but you can tell King wrote this book when he was 20. He slips into melodrama here and there, basically telling stories about his own classmates and not necessarily the most appetizing ones. Oh, and of course, there's an exaggerated focus on sex. But, well, the characters are teenagers. What else do they think about? Important point. This story isn't a tale of a modern school shooting. Charlie doesn't really plan the whole thing. It happens to him. Then there's a weird scene because everyone just sits frozen. And then the rest just sort of happens too. There's no clear plot. But it's still exciting. The situation automatically builds so much tension that you can get through the little book very quickly. Why should you read the book? Well, if you have it, because you have it. Most people won't be able to get it anymore today. Because it has the unity of place and time and sort of action. Aristotle would be proud of this one. So, I'd never shoot anyone, not even put a gun to someone's head. But would you still give a like? And maybe subscribe? That would be so cool. Yeah. Long days and pleasant nights. See ya out there.